Monthly YSA Gathering Place Report Training. Welcome to the administrative and statistical side of your call. In this training, we'll go over how and why we collect data. Each month, this report on the young single adults is sent to the area presidency. They in turn relay it to Elder Christopherson of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles. Elder Christopherson reports on this to the First Presidency of the Church, who are very interested in the young single adults and gathering places. The First Presidency wants to know if the resources that the Church has sent to the Africa West area gathering places are making a difference in the lives of the young single adults, or YSA. So where does this data come from? You supply the data by filling out this form. This form can be downloaded from the Gathering Place Forms packet. The link to the forms packet can be found in the description to this video. You get this data by attending your gathering place and working with the Stake YSA committee. Make sure members of the YSA committee are collecting this data for you. You can fill out this form either electronically in Excel or by printing it and filling it out by hand. Start by filling in your stake. Next, add the month you are reporting on. Then mark the box that shows how often your gathering place meets. You need to check the gathering place roles and get a count of every person that attends the gathering place. You will count each person each time they attend. Let's use the example of a gathering place that is currently offering one class, Institute, and it meets twice a week. If 15 people attend that class twice a week, the attendance will be 15 people times 2 classes per week times 4 weeks, which will equal to 120 attendees for the month. If there is more than one class being offered, you would need to do this for every class to get the total attendance. Next, out of the 120 attending, you need to know how many were non-members and mark the total of those who attended during the month. So to continue our example, if 5 of the 15 people who attended the Institute class were non-members, the total non-member attendance will be 5 people times 2 classes per week times 4 weeks per month, which will equal to 40 non-member attendees. We also need to know how many total classes were held at your gathering place for the month. You count a class each time it is held. In our example, there was one Institute class being offered twice a week, so the total number of classes held that month would be 1 class times 2 classes per week times 4 weeks, which will equal to 8 classes that month. If there is more than one class being offered, you need to do the same for each class and add it to your total. Next, we need to know a little more about the YSA who are attending. This information is just for the month you are reporting on. We need you to fill in how many attendees completed a class that month. This is different than attending a class. Only mark the ones whose course is ending that month. How many completed a pathway certificate during the month? How many were married in the month? How many were sealed? And how many were baptized that month? The next portion of the form can be a little harder to fill out, but the information is vital in seeing trends in your area. So please fill this out as accurately as possible. This is where you mark how many YSAs have either secured a job or started a business and the industry it's in. This information is key in learning if gathering places are helping the YSA become more self-reliant and to know what industries are most relevant. Let's look at some examples for each of the categories. You can also refer to the jobs classification sheet found in the Gathering Place Forms packet. Fashion jobs include things like tailoring, sewing, and shoemaking. Services relate to someone providing a service, as opposed to a product, and could include hair braiding, decorating, driving, computer and appliance repair, and more. Production and agriculture covers things like wood making, soap making, fish farming, vegetable farming, beekeeping, etc. A few examples of technology are coding, multimedia, e-commerce, and photography. Construction includes masonry, electric installation, welding, and more. Education or other covers jobs or businesses related to school and teaching. It also covers anything that doesn't fit in the above categories. The categories are color-coded and coincide with the colors on the class door signs and the job classifications list, both of which can be downloaded from the Gathering Place Forms packet. After you have completed the form with all the information for that month, send it by WhatsApp to your coordinating council YSA missionary couple. If you filled it out by hand, take a picture of it and attach the picture. If you filled it out electronically, attach the file. That data is then combined to create this report. It reflects the key indicators asked for by the First Presidency. The report is sent to the First Presidency every month to give an accounting of the funds that are so generously provided to the YSA in the Africa West area. This is in keeping with Doctrine and Covenants 104 verses 13, where it says, "For it is expedient that I, the Lord, should make every man accountable as a steward over earthly blessings, which I have made and prepared for my creatures." So we are all working together to be responsible stewards. Thank you for your help in accurately recording and reporting this key information, which is crucial to ensuring funds continue to flow to the YSA in the Africa West area. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please contact your coordinating council YSA missionary couple.